It's now time for the #1 podcast in iHeartRadio. It's Your House is Key, the podcast that opens the door to your dream home. Hosted by the remarkable Dannel Shepard, he's your trusted guide in the world of real estate. Whether you're buying your first home, selling your current one, or simply curious about the market, this podcast is your one-stop shop for all things real estate. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host and my good friend, Dannel Shepard.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to your favorite podcast. It's your favorite realtor, Dannel Shepard with the Lazo Group. But before I do anything else, I want you to follow me, right? Follow me down this. So imagine you as a buyer or a buyer in general, you pull up to the house and before you even get out, you're like, oh crap, the way it looks, I just got to have it. I mean, they look like they take care of the yard, it's manicured. Look at the bushes. I mean, look at Either they gonna have to cut this when I buy this house, or I'm gonna have to figure out who the hell's cutting it, because they gonna have to continue to do the landscape and the yard service for me, right? First impressions, everything. So today, now that you follow me along in that story, I got the man, Devin Mundy from the Turf Tailor. You know what? I'm sorry, I'm not gonna steal your steam. Tell me who I got. Who's on the show today?
Everyone, I am Devin Mundy. I am with the Turf Tailor Grounds Maintenance. We are a local company here in Westchester. We service any of the local areas, Westchester, Mason, Fairfield, all the way down to the river.
Say, where's grass?
Wherever grass is, I'm going.
Listen, and it's not that time of the season, but I mean, you thinking about it, snow removal too, right?
Snow removal, yes, we do it all. Anything from the brick out.
That's why I like to hear that. Everything from the brick out. I mean, we can even talk about, we're going to have that backyard special, because we can start talking about the return on the ROI.
We can definitely talk about that.
Ooh-wee. So, first of all, thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
I do appreciate it. Listen, man, this we're going to, boom, there it is. Yes, sir. All right, so now we got you a little relaxed a little bit.
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
We're going to talk about something that you love to do.
Yes, sir.
And that's taking care of houses. So one thing for sure, I want people to understand how important it is when it comes to curb appeal and what you do and how it benefits them, whether they're buying, selling, or just maintaining a house, right? Because I'm not going to lie, you're here. You come to my house all the time.
Of course. Yeah, we do. Yeah, you do.
But because I can invest my money and let the expert do it, or I can invest my time and get frustrated as I do it.
Yep.
So, okay, so question for you.
Go for it.
From your perspective, how do you define great curb appeal, and what details do you focus on when you first approach a project? Ooh, loaded question. Got him thinking.
No, I'm pretty good with that. I mean, the first thing when I pull up is obviously just the overall aesthetics of it.
Right.
How pleasing is it, like you said, from the curb? You know, or am I going to drive by and be like, ooh, that needs work? Or is like, yep, they've done some maintenance. They've done some repairing. They've actually taken out the old bushes or plants and they've put in new.
Right.
One thing that I do when I pull up and I talk to a new potential customer about that is, you know, you got 15, 20-year-old shrubs that are overgrowing and taking over your sidewalk, or they're growing up against your house and your shutters and they're taken away from the beautiful brick or the stone that's on your house.
Right.
Those are the things that I look at. And biggest thing for me and our company is I love symmetry. Okay. You can have all kinds of different bushes and shrubs all over the place, but if there's no real form and symmetrical form to it, kind of throws it all off.
Ooh.
So there's a strategy to it.
I got a question. So since you said that, I was once told when you buy bushes, there should be odd numbers, bushes and plants. Is that true? Or is that a secret? Am I not supposed to say that? I don't really know.
You can say it. I won't give it away. But there's definitely a secret to it as to which ones are the odd number and which ones are the even numbers.
Ah, so there's not just an odd and even thing.
Clue.
Okay.
Take two windows that sit on a garage.
I got it.
You want to take the outside and the inside and typically make those the same kind of plant or bush. That's going to get your odd number.
Yeah.
But then you're going to put something low between those windows. That's your even number.
Ooh. All right, don't get too much. Don't get too much. They got to call you for the rest. So we'll have the contact information. Like, look, I just wanted to ask. I didn't know if it was a true science behind it or if that was something like, you know, people just told me like, hey, here's your money. I need to take your money. A little bit. Okay. All right. So listen, actually before that, tell me a little bit about the Turf Tailor. Like what, I know you told me from the ground out, but what does that truly mean? Like, are you just cutting grass and edging bushes? Like, what is it that you truly do?
So, I mean, we founded our car company, and I say we because it's myself and my two brothers.
Okay.
So it's family owned.
Sweet. I like that. Okay.
Yep. And we founded it on mainly just cutting grass in our resident and in our community and our neighborhood.
Right.
Really wanted to take care of their lawn, make the community look better. And that's kind of expanded as our company grew. We really like the full maintenance packages. So if I can cut your grass, we can do the fertilizations. I can do the spring cleanups, the summer prunes, the fall cleanups.
Right.
That full main package is, I call it the one-stop shop.
Okay.
With our company that you call, you don't have to worry about calling another company to take down a tree. You don't have to call another company to do the fertilizations. We take care of you all at one phone call.
One phone call. There you go. So just wanted to get some more. So what if now I was gonna say, but what if I want to do stuff? Yeah, I want you. So I'll just go straight to this. So we both know buyers, right? They form an opinion within seconds. What are some immediate turn-ons or turn-off you seen? Just being as an expert when you pulling up to a house, that you know that if you put your hands on it right away, it's going to impact not just the first impression, but making it a lasting impression.
That's a good question. I think it really depends on the property itself.
Okay.
I say every house is unique, because there's going to be certain plants or flowers or trees that are going to be better suited for that property.
Okay.
That's going to draw you in there. One thing that a lot of people I think misuse is the use of rock or gravel or any kind of
favorite
aggregate.
I want to rock everything. Yep. I'm tired of bushes. I heard trees. I just want to rock it all.
Hey, I'm not opposed to doing all that. It's better maintenance and water runoff. It works. So,
but it's a time and place for each one, right?
It truly is.
Occasion for each one, right?
That's why I like to meet with the customers face to face, because they're going to have their needs, their wants, or some things that their ideas that they might have.
Right.
And I don't steer anybody away. If that's what they want, I mean, that's their property. They get to drive home every day. That's what they go, look, I'm going to give them my advice, my expertise advice, and say, hey, I'd probably suggest doing this. But ultimately it comes down, one, it's their dollars. And two, it's their home. They get to come home to it every day.
Okay. So I'm glad you said that. So what are some common landscaping choices that seem like a good idea, but actually hurt the curb appeal, or like, or do you even let them get there? Like, hey, I wanted this bush and I want this here. Or do you stop them like, listen, it is your money. It is your home. However,
yeah,
I don't care if you use me or not, but I have to give you this advice.
100%.
So go ahead.
There's, like I said, we all work hard for our money.
Right.
I don't want to misuse anybody's money. If they're going to pay me to do it, I'm going to make sure it's done right.
Correct.
The proper plants are put in that are going to survive in our demographic. Biggest thing is some people will go out and they'll buy these exotic plants or non-native plants. They're not going to do well. So they might spend the $90 on this exotic bush or tree. There's no guarantee it's going to live or die. No. So that's something that I might push towards. The other biggest mistake with whether it's homeowners or maybe some other landscaping companies, but the amount of mulch that you put down is, I think, the biggest thing. Is they climb up on the foundation, and you can probably see it all the time, but you got to keep that mulch line low.
Yeah.
You know?
Why is it so high? At least take some of the older ones.
Exactly.
And I can contest to that because I want to say was it Tyler was here, and he was like, look, D, again, we could keep taking your money if that's what you want to do, But I think you should cut this mulch pit or this flower bed out because you're not putting anything on the side. It looks good, it looks nice, but you can save some money if you cut this. And we would rather you be happy versus like, all right, we'll just keep taking it, we'll just keep mulching it. Which I appreciate that. So shout out to Tyler. I appreciate you on that one.
Thank you, man.
Hey, hopefully you don't get in trouble because you saved me some money.
No, because ultimately that's what I would take that because I would do the same thing. And if my supervisors and my leads can do that,
Yeah.
we're going in the right direction.
And it's awesome, man. So the fact that he was able to sit me down and walk me through and say, this is how and this is why. But I want to say, I think you took a jab at me before I move on. He was talking about this exotic stuff. So I am a fan of Zoya's. I think I'm saying it right. Zoya's grass or Zoya. Zoysia. What? Yeah, Zoysia, whatever. And this is why, and I'm going to tell you why I like it, y'all.
I'm right here.
Because I thought it was the secret to like, I don't need a landscaper. So when it's spring to fall, you talking about baseball, turf, golf, turf, low maintenance, pure green. And he's shaking his head because I'm not lying. When it grows, it's like a carpet. It stays low. You still need to cut it, but it gives you the perfect lines without the extra stuff. Like it's green all the time. What people don't like, which I got used to at our old house or 2 houses ago, when fall hit, it goes brown. And I was like, why the hell? But I loved it. It goes brown. Mm-hmm. But then I was told, because I said, hey, I want to slowly start, because I do know when you plant it, and I didn't pay attention to this, I'm going to speak slow. When you plant Zoyas or Zoyas or whatever, when you plant it, it slowly takes over the rest of the yard, which I was like, cool, I don't have to spend that much because it takes over. But why can't I use it? Tell them why I can't be maintenance free with that beautiful,
I mean, I guess
West Coast grass.
Helpful thing. You said it, but it's very invasive. So it might start in your lawn, but it's most likely if your lawn is adjacent and connects to your neighbors without a concrete driveway or what, it's mostly going to take over and spread into their yard. So that's when you say that you plant and it keeps growing. Yeah, it's going to continue to do that. The other thing is with our climate and our demographic here, it does get super dry. Yeah, late July, August, like it's gonna burn out. It's gonna go into a dormant stage quicker than we would like it to. So that's one thing that I try to steer away. I thought they were going to try to ban it from being planted here. I was waiting. I remember we had that. That's where I was hoping you were going. What you brought it up because you were like, dude, I wouldn't. Ohio's not really too happy about it because the fact that it's an aggressive growing. It's almost like a weed here. Yeah. It's basically like a weed. It's like ivy, and it just goes. It goes. So yeah, when you said that exotic plant, I thought you were, no, it wasn't a jab. I'll let you know when it's a jab.
So I got another question for you. Okay. Now this, and I had to write this down, so I'm gonna say exactly the way. So sellers often ask, right, if they got a few $100s to spend, and hopefully. But some of these questions may put you in a tight situation, but I just want to know, if they got couple hundred to spend, what should they prioritize outside that can stay in a budget until it's like, yo, you need to call me because at this point you're just gonna spin your wheels. Like what is the easy fix that
for landscaping or for
But I mean, you address it, however you want to say it.
I mean, I guess it goes back to what they need the help in the most. Is it their lawn or is it their landscaping? I mean, a couple $100, you can do some maintenance and clean up the outside if you got to, spruce up the landscaping. Yeah. A couple $100, you can probably get your own fertilization treatments that you can purchase and you can start with, working on the lawn to bring it back to, that green, that lush, getting the soil into its mature and really rich state. And that's, like I said, a couple $100, you can definitely do a lot of things to spruce up those initials. Now, if you want to go into detail and get into, like you said, some more in-depth, landscaping, then that's when I would probably have to come in and get down to it.
I like this. So I got a question, and I don't know if you remember this or not. So I got bald spots in my yard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I need the grass to grow. So should I not like keep fertilizer? I'm gonna fertilize the grass, make sure I put some heavy fertilizer in the bald spots, and in a couple weeks, right, my grass should be growing and I should be ready to get my house and take care of it. Why are you making that face?
False.
No.
A couple bald spots. Now, you can still fertilize your yard.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. Aerating, overseeding, and fertilization is two great things and probably the top things around us.
Okay.
If you have bald spots and there's nothing to it, best thing you need to do is thatch it. Thatch that area, put down a new fresh layer of soil, seed and straw it, give that water.
Oh. So I can't, yeah. So don't.
And fertilizing needs to come to a halt to let that seed mature.
Okay.
Because if you go to put some kind of weed and feed on it, it could either kill out the new grass because it's not mature enough and the roots aren't established, because it'll stun it completely and it'll just die off.
Oh.
So I usually tell everyone, if they want to go ahead and get some thicker, luscious yard, start with some overseeding, maybe some more soil, seed and straw, get that down there, and then you can put down your fertilization after it's established and you can actually see some foliage coming in.
All right. I hope y'all took notes, because he tells me this all the time. So
That's why I'm here.
yeah.
It's a phone call away.
Trust me, it's information. Do you see it? It's information just across the screen. A shout out to my video editor guy for putting that across the screen. So
Thanks.
Just make sure you call him and text him, whatever.
Whatever it is.
He's up at 4 a.m. He's almost up at the same time as I'm up, but almost. So, all right. In your field, I want you to call them out. I really want you to be honest. What are some trends that used to be good that is either fading out or needs to fade out? Like, what do you are now like, hey, you used to do this, but please stop. Like, what would you tell homeowners or future homeowners?
That's a good one. Yeah, you might have got me on that one.
Time to sip as he thinks.
Yeah, sip away. Some trends. I think one trend that I try to steer away our customers from, or potential, is the island beds. So the beds that are just like floating in the middle of the yard. It's, yeah, can you put some other trees and bushes and plants in there? Yeah, but you're really taking away from the focal point of what you're looking at.
Okay.
Your main landscaping is up against the house. Your focal point you want to draw to the stone or, the shutters or whatever else might be part of the actual home.
Okay.
The first thing you catch is going to be this monster island bed that's laid out there. Then you have to cut around it and you have to do more maintenance. So that's one thing that I try to, if I can take a bed out and just turn it back into lawn, one, it's going to cut down on your cost for maintenance each year.
Less mulch, runs straight through it.
Yeah. And then you're going to have a grass, you're going to have a lawn that anybody else can be out there and enjoy. Whether you're, some people don't have much of a backyard. So if their front yard's it, kids, grandkids, whatever else coming over, now you have an area that you can enjoy. You got a giant bed in the middle of it. Well, now you got to play around the obstacle.
Well, it's my favorite apple tree. I just want to plant it in the middle of my yard.
I'm all right with. It's the big like peanut style beds that they put in there, and another 2 yards of mulch and another 20 plants that they want to put in there. And it's not necessary. If someone wants it, then yeah. But that's one thing I try to steer away from and keep the landscaping up towards the house and bring the eyes towards the house.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I'll have to think about some other ones, but that's my biggest one that came to my mind.
So what job completely have you done landscaping? We're gonna stick to the front yard because I know backyard. I know you got some stories. And obviously so I need you to pay attention. We're not saying don't take care of the backyard. What we're saying is we're gonna discuss that in another episode.
Yep.
You can't get it all at once. But
okay, yeah, take your sip.
I'm at this. So what project when it came to landscaping or curb appeal or bushes, whatever, that you did and you overhauled and it completely changed the vibe and the value? Because people don't realize, before I begin, landscaping and maintenance of the yards does change value of homes.
100%.
Because it shows that you care.
Yep.
And it's not just the paint, it's a manicure line.
Yeah.
Like, and just like if ladies, if you're paying attention, and some males, I go, just sorry, I haven't went lately, but when you get a manicure and a pedicure, it changes your appearance. It's like that. You look good, you feel good, you play good, they pay good.
Yep.
Your lawn looks good, they stay off of it.
Yep.
It smells good. It's manicure. When it's time to sell, people pay good because that's good. So what project, can you tell me about a project where you went in and you got there one way, you left, it was like, man, this is 10 times different? Not talking about my house though.
No, yours wasn't a complete overhaul, so we didn't have to. No. Oh man. Off the top of my head, I'm not thinking of one in particular. I will say that we've had a couple new builds that builders, and not taking away from builders and like the contracts that they have for the landscaping.
Those square grid, those square pieces of sod at the
yeah, they have just this basic, layout of, you get X amount of these plants, X amount of these plants. So
right.
If they can steer away from it and try to get out of that, new build landscape contract, I advise. But yeah, doing a full new layout of an Indian Hill property that we have off of, out there by Indian Hill High School is probably the most rewarding thing, because you pull up and it's just that it's this gorgeous house, but then it's just dirt. But you leave there and you've put in, over 100 plants, new black, finely ground, triple shred, triple dyed black mulch. It makes everything around there pop. So I think those, and we've done a couple. Actually, we just did a full tear out today of a house that just hadn't really been touched for about 5 years. So everything came out. I mean, you could barely even see the front porch. There is a railing, but you couldn't see it at all. So you go in there, people can check out our Facebook page. We got before and afters, and that's the biggest thing for us, is people can see our before and afters. Yeah. And anything that I can take out that's been, 15 years, that's the life. It's ready to come out, and we can redo it.
I like that one tree in front of my house to come out. Hopefully she's paying attention.
I'll let you discuss that one.
So, out of everything that you do, what is the most exciting part about it?
I think the finished results.
Okay.
And talking to the customer afterwards. We've had a couple customers that, we actually like to do it ourselves. Yeah. But it takes us 2 weekends.
He's talking about me again.
No. Maybe.
Hey, but listen, we're going to put this out there. They do 95%. The other 5%, that is a stress reliever for me. I'm on my hands. Yeah.
I don't fault anybody for that. Doing that. Get outside. Like, I'm okay with that. But I think going back to what we're hitting on is, now I'm drawing a blank.
The best part of what you make the bird. Yeah, the reward. Yeah.
Customers is when they come out, and I got a couple guys that, we've been out. There's 4 of us. Yeah. We're there for 4 hours in and out, and they come out. This would have taken me 2 weekends.
So let me explain what you just said. 4 guys, 4 hours. That's 16 man hours.
16 man hours.
It's not 4 hours. No, it's you have to understand that it's 4 people.
Yeah.
Putting in that 4 hours.
Yes.
And you got what normally would take 16, right? Or if you're not good at it, hell, it might take you 4 weeks, 2 months to get done. And you guys did 16 man hours in 4 hours, and now the house looks completely different and a satisfied customer.
100%.
And that then turns around. It's like, hey, did you get this done? Did you get that done? Now we can put it, whether you're selling or whether you're buying, it's it's that of I just added value and equity. Or if you're keeping it, right, it's value and equity and a sense of appreciating your own stuff.
Yeah. And you don't have to do it. Like you said, you can still have that satisfaction of letting someone else do it.
Yeah.
And it's to hit on that point again is when we're out doing a job, and I mean, all of our trucks are wrapped. That's our advertising.
Right.
It's our focal point. Anybody can look at our trucks, they can call the number. But when a neighbor walks down the street because he sees the work or she sees the work that we're doing,
yeah,
and they're like, hey, can we get a card? Well, of course you can. Like, that is our biggest way that we can sell our business, by really just doing our jobs.
I think he got my neighborhood like that. I don't really know. Started with me and he's like, yeah, I'm down the street. I got 5 other people. But no, like real, like, but that's dope. That's what this is about, because adding value. And a lot of people are like, well, look at me. Well, you're just a realtor. You just want to sell. They don't realize how many times I call you after the deal's closed. Like, being a realtor is not, we're done at the table. It's, I need this guy. I need that. Who can cut a tree? Who can do mulch? Who's this? Who's that? Don't worry. I got a guy. He handles everything from the foundation out.
Yep.
He's even smart enough to know, and give me some pub here. Hey, there was a leak in your basement. Maybe if we kind of grade this downward, put a little heel here, grade it down. Now the water rolls this way. You don't have the leak anymore.
Yep.
And I'm not saying that end all be all, still get it checked, make sure, but
of course,
this is what he does. This is what you do. You know, this slope should be this way. The brick should be this way. We should have this much gap. And most people don't pay that. All they just want to do is cut grass and go.
Yep.
And I got to the point in my life where it's like, kids, wife, work. I don't have 2 hours to do this anymore. And what I will tell you, the people in the crew, shout out to my guy, Sam. Hopefully you come back, man. I miss you.
Miss you too.
Dude, like, you get to know him and you say, outside of it, Sam, what was the other one? He used to do my zigzags. He was with,
last year?
He was with Sam, yeah. I feel bad.
Connor?
Connor. Like they, man, I was on a house on the yard, on a block that had zigzags. And people were like, you want zigzags? No, but it looked like baseball zigzags.
Yeah.
I came outside and I was like, dude, my yard looks like a wave pool. This is kind of sweet. But y'all take time to get to know the clients. You take time to understand. You take time, because I guarantee there's designs and things I wanted to do, and you were like, yo, D, this is not what we do. And honestly, and one thing I want to ask before we end the show or get towards it, is it safe to say you priced fair? And I'm going to lead somewhere with that. Is that because you get people who go up to houses and homes and say, well, you know what? You live in Westchester, you live in Mason, you want a hill, you want this. Yeah, it's 10 grand.
Yeah. No, I say that we are fair. It doesn't matter where you live. I know that every customer has a budget, and I am respectful and mindful of that. Because if I come up and say, hey, D, guess what? I can take care of you outside and it's going to be 15 grand. And you're like, I'm not even in the ballpark.
Correct.
There's no point in us having a conversation. But I say, hey, I can probably take care of this right now, for a couple grand. That's going to spruce up and make it look good. And then guess what? Let's go into phase 2 of the project next year, because I'm not going anywhere.
Right.
We're going to get it right. So I take that in consideration to any of our customers that we talk to. I'm fair. We are fair.
Yeah.
And no, we're not going to gouge anybody depending on the region that they live in.
No, see,
No way.
Barn Hill house to a Westchester house, he said anything from the top all the way down to the river. And one thing I heard that you said, and I like how you snuck that in, we'll do phase 2 because we're not going anywhere. So this is a guy who believes in this product and the brand that's on the shirt. That's why, again, too, clients need something. It's not a, hey, call this guy. It's a warm text. It's a call like, hey, I got my client on, right? Matter of fact, surprise, you're on 3-way, my client's on, and they need help. And the response time is great.
Yep.
And the things that you do to take care of it. So, and I appreciate you for being on today, just helping people understand. And in your words, just as a recap, how important is it to take care of your yard, your lawn, your bushes, your trees, and take some time. Just your own words. How important is that?
I mean, I think it's one of the most important things you can do. I mean, I think it's with any investment that you have.
Right.
Whether it's your car, you're going to take care of your car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Routine PMs, you're going to clean it out. You're not just going to leave trash. Same with your house. Take care of it. You're also taking care of your community. You're making it look more, appealing. People want to be invited into where you live. So you got that nice, clean, bushes trimmed, the mulch laid, your grass is taken care of. That's inviting.
Okay.
Compared to, old Johnny down the street hasn't trimmed his shrubs or laid new mulch in 4 years. Like,
right.
Maybe we should get the HOA involved, kind of thing. No, that's not.
Yeah.
Just call me. We can take care of it. And like I said, if we got to do it in phases to meet that budget, then we can do that. It's everything. Like you said, you're going to take care of your investments.
Yeah.
Your house is your biggest one that you guys everyone has. So why not take care of it?
Now, back real quick, just on my side. Do you do, hey, I'm getting ready to list a house sometime this week. Do you do a one-time, hey, for a listing, we come out, we can get your house together. That way is that something you do, or is it all have to be extended contractual base? And go ahead.
No, I think if it's more on the landscaping side,
yeah.
I one-off landscapes, we get people that come and go every year. I wish they would stick around and, we can have them for years to come.
Right.
Just like I said, we're not going anywhere. But, if you decide to listen, hey, we need our landscape touched up. Do you mind mowing the grass as well? Yeah, not a problem. We'll come out, clean up everything around there, do one final mow, and it's all ready to go. Whether the pictures got to be taken or they're closed and they're ready to move in, they don't have to worry about that. They can get their house ready. Yeah, give us a shout.
That's what I'm talking about. So listen, I know we can do this forever because I've been trying not to ask about the second phase. So definitely going to get you on the second one because we got to talk about that. But
yep.
I do appreciate you for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
Tell everybody who you are and what's your number, even though I'm going to still put it. But how can they contact you and yeah, all that good stuff.
Right. Once again, I'll thank you for having me.
Oh, for sure.
This was a lot of fun. I appreciate it. I'm Devin Mundy with the Turf Tailor Grounds Maintenance. Our number is 513-295-2782. You can look up our Facebook page. It's just the Turf Tailor Grounds Maintenance. We also have a webpage of theturftailor.net. But those are main ways to contact us.
All right.
Just shout.
And what's the slogan? The Turf Tailor.
We're a perfect fit for your ground maintenance needs.
Boom, perfect fit for ground maintenance needs. And he popped his collar. That's my type of people. Yeah, we talk it and we walk it and we get it done and we leave and add value to the house.
We tailor the lawns. We don't have to tailor the suits. We tailor the lawns.
Hey, boom! That should be your new slogan. You heard it here first, y'all. We tailor the lawns. We don't have to tailor the suits. As always, it's your favorite realtor, Dannel Shepard. And again, I appreciate you for tuning in to the Your House is Key podcast. Today was definitely about taking care of your lawn and maintenance and hearing it from an expert and how important it is. There's other phases we're going to talk about. But right now, I appreciate you for tuning in. And as always, we out. Peace.
Thank you.
Close to that going, man. That was a good one. I appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we out.
Thanks for listening to Your House is Key with Dannel Shepard. Each week, Dannel dives into essential tips, insider secrets, and expert advice to help you navigate the exciting journey of home ownership and home selling. From understanding market trends and finding the perfect neighborhood to even securing financing, staging your home, and closing the deal. There's only one guy that gets it done. Dannel Shepard, right here at yourhouseskey.com.